What's up, you wild tigers? It's hero time. And look at that poster back there. No better way to introduce the man, the myth, the legend. Uncle Iroh. Uncle Iroh is probably one of the most wisest animated characters out there besides Oogway. And there's probably way more, but Uncle Iroh plays an important part of my life and probably the lives of many, and he's just a great overall character. So the lessons we can learn from Uncle Iroh are many, but one is his whole backstory. So Uncle Iroh, or General Iroh as you want to call him, used to be one of the greatest generals of the Fire Nation army. His one goal, his one dream, was to take Ba Sing Se for the Fire Nation. Him and his son were probably the best father-son relationship there ever was. He loved his son to death. And in fighting this war, he received a message that his son was killed in the battle, in the front lines. And he retreated. He gave up. He said, I'm done. I'm done fighting this war. And he left. He was done. He said, this is it. He was gone. He was once called the Dragon of the West, and now they didn't like him. They revered him as a coward, a man who heard that his son died and gave up on life. But that's not true. They have no emotion to what it is to lose somebody. They just see this conquering and ambition and fire in an evil way. He realized that there's no point to all this without his son. Why am I fighting? This isn't right. This isn't good. Remember, he was fighting to take Ba Sing Se. And after that, instead of becoming angry or mad or hateful, he went a journey through the spirit world. Met the dragons, the last dragons. Read, learned, became even more wise than you can even imagine. And instead of letting this turn him into something of regret, hatred, anger, he used it to become a more compassionate, more wise, and understanding person. And one of the best lessons you can learn from Uncle Iroh is that to help you, like let's say you're overcoming something, in your relationship, you broke up with somebody, you lost something in your business, or you didn't get the promotion. The best way to heal that pain is to help someone else. So you know what he does? He helps his nephew, and he's always there for him, no matter what. You know how hard that is? Somebody doesn't want you there, and you're there day in and day out. No matter what, you go, I will be there, here for you all the time. And I feel the same way about my family, my brother and sister. It's not perfect. I'm not perfect, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. So yeah, Uncle Iroh was there for him from the minute his son, nephew got banished, to even when he backstabbed Uncle Iroh. His Uncle Zuko backstabbed. I was there. And with compassionate words, with kindness, with quotes, with honor and respect and integrity. Uncle Iroh never let down his honor for something else. He always did what was right, what was fun, what was friendly, what was loving, and what his life is meant to be about. One of his favorite quotes is, it's better to choose love than power. And I believe that 100%. I don't want the world in my hands. I want the love of the world in my hands. I want to give love, not have control over people. And Uncle Iroh is the perfect example of that. He says, I could have all the power in the world, yet I choose to drink my tea and enjoy life. That is the true strength of a noble and strong and powerful person. A wise person who realizes he has all the power in the world. And instead of using it to mess with nature or mess with the way the world works or mess with civilization, he uses it to either make it better or just enjoys life and realizes when the world needs him. Because when the world goes into danger, they need those powerful people. And he says, I will go and stand up for it and be the hero the world needs. He's the loving, parently figure we probably never had or we wish we had. Every single character comes in contact with you, but good or bad, he gives them advice, helps them, and just cares for them, listens to them, actually listens to them. One of my favorite quotes in Legend of Korra is when Uncle Iroh talks to Korra and says, "If you let darkness in, no, if you look at darkness and see darkness, that's all you're gonna see because you let it in. Now, if all you see is light, if all you let in is light, all you're gonna see is light. So let in the good stuff. Let it all in. Don't keep concerning yourself about evils or negativity or the dangerous stuff. Unless you can use it to serve you good, don't let it affect your soul, your life, who you are. Remember, be grounded in it. Be light that the world needs, not the darkness. To be a better person overall." And my favorite scene in the whole Avatar series is when Zuko gets Appa, was wearing a blue mask, and Uncle Iroh was behind him. And he goes, "Look, wonder who could be behind the mask." And Zuko goes, "What are you doing here?" And Uncle goes, "What is your plan with the bison? What are you going to do?" And he says, "I don't know, I'll figure it out." He says, "Then what? In the North Pole, you almost died with the Avatar." He says, "I don't know. I would have figured something out." He says, "What, you would have frozen to death?" "The only reason you're alive is because his friends helped you." Zuko says, "I don't know." And then Uncle says, "You just need to start asking the big questions. Who are you, and what is it that you want?" Alright? And that's the greatest thing I've ever heard in my life. Who are you, and what is it that you want? You know, probably Uncle Iroh told himself that. He says, "What is it? Who am I? What do I want?" And he realized, I don't want this. When you can wake up and say, "I don't want this," and take control of your life, it's powerful. It's amazing. It's astonishing. Hey, and then you become a better person because of it. That's amazing. If we could all do that in our own lives, take a moment and go, "We were wrong. We don't want this. I don't want this. I don't even know who I am." And then you go from there and you make your life better and you help people and then you become the wisest person ever was. Yeah. See, pain, scars, bad childhoods, losing someone, it shapes you into the person you will become. You are. That's a topic for another time, and I will go into it, but people don't understand what fuels my perceived happiness or what I am excited about. It'd shock you to realize what I go through and what I think about. That makes me so happy. Because if you heard it, you would be so sad. But it excites me. It fuels me. Hey, that's why I can't be broken. But you will see, Uncle Iroh realizes this too. Uncle Iroh has been through so much, and yet he just laughs, hangs out, lives life, and does what he needs to do. That's why when Zuko says, "I thought you'd be upset when he betrayed him," he says, "No, I was just disappointed." And Uncle Iroh forgave him. It's not, that's it. We're not here to hold grudges or to be some person who says, "You were wrong and haha, I was right." No, it's just, we always wanted you to be on the side of good or the side of kindness, compassion, but you weren't. That's okay. Because now you are. Because it's the journey you have to take. He never really gives answers. He gives answers that guide you. Guiding quotes. And it's one that's powerful. The most powerful quote Uncle Iroh says. It says, "The opposite of shame, it's not confidence." Is it confidence? And then it's humility. Being humble is what changes your life forever. When you look at yourself in the mirror and go, "I wasn't the person I wanted to be." Or when you go, "I wasn't the man I was supposed to be," and you change. You change your whole life. And you become something totally different. And people go, "You can't change. It's not possible." And you go, "Well, I did. But I do it in my own time. I do it with my own things. Do it with my own people." Uncle Iroh never boasts to the world and says, "I'm a good man." He kept it secret with the White Lotus. He's day in and day out planned something so grand, so glorious, that he actually achieved his vision. It wasn't to take Ba Sing Se, but it was to take Ba Sing Se back from the Fire Nation. That was his destiny. And when he did afterwards, he opened up a tea shop, made the best tea in the world, and lived a happy life. Yeah. I think it's the greatest lesson of all. He just went and lived life. Tea. Happy life. Just chilling. You would think, oh, he's just the mad old crazy man who has no ambition. I don't think so. I think he's a man who's wise and realizes The fruits to our life is to just enjoy the small things and enjoy life the way it is. Nothing grand, nothing special. Just enjoy life. That's it. Be happy about the things around you. And if you're not, fix it. Enjoy it. Enjoy the emotions. Enjoy sadness. Enjoy anger. Enjoy everything. Because it creates a wiser person, a wise man who knows all and will understand all. A wise man is always becoming wise. A wise man sees the future as a game. Pie show. When you play pie show with tea, you learn that life is glorious. Because if there ain't no tea, there ain't no life. That's a little, tense. But yeah. So drink your tea, live life, and remember, leaves from the vine, walking so slow, like tiny spattle shells drifting through the wind. Be like Uncle Iroh. Done.